Hey Paul, it's Isaac. I just wanted to show you my trade. This helps me, and if you have any comments, I'd be totally interested to hear them. So basically, starting with pre-market analysis on the daily, I could see that obviously we're in a massive uptrend here, and Monday and Tuesday were very strong, with yesterday breaking the all-time highs in the Nasdaq, and then today also starting off, in the pre-market, looking pretty strong as you can see here in the pre-market. This sort of light purple shaded area. This is the pre-market, and then you can see we put in this kind of a spinner. This is a 1 hour chart, and that kind of told me, yeah, things might be rolling over, but still going to have a long bias. So if I see a good pullback, then I'd be interested. Switching over to the 5 minute chart at the open. What I could see, here's the 5 minute. What I could see was that right at the open, we did bounce off the 5 minute 20 right here. MACD was pointing up. It had been kind of pointing down here a little bit for the last like 20 minutes or so. We were kind of running into some resistance here and not going anywhere, kind of going sideways. But right at the open, it rolled up and it started pointing forward. We bounced one bounce off the 5 minute 20, which is a really good sign of good things to come on the long side. And so I switched over to my fast chart. Watch the first 30 seconds, 60 seconds or so. Watch it come up and double top off this 26 zone up here and then pull back. When it pulled back, I was thinking if it can hold the zero line in the MACD, it's probably going to be really good because good things tend to happen when we get a bounce off this zero line on the MACD. It also, you could say it was a double bottom off the 5 minute 20, which is also great support. And even though it didn't quite come down here, this is not totally accurate. It's actually, turns out it's actually a little bit higher than that, but I just, because of the transference of numbers, it doesn't always, it's not perfectly accurate. Anyway, this is the impulse wave I was interested in trading. The second bottom of a double bottom, bouncing off the zero line here, and good strong volume at the open. We came up, and I figured that I wanted to trade at retracement. I actually didn't have time to put this box up, but I just visualized where about halfway down, back down would be. And I also kind of was looking at these levels right here, this one and this one, figuring that they might make good support for a first bounce. I know this chart's getting a little crowded, but these are all things I look at. So here's that level of resistance, which could become support right here. And so let me turn these off because these kind of make things a little bit too busy. And then so I basically put a buy order at 09, 509 right here when it was coming down, and for some reason this one didn't fill, but it came back up and then it filled right here at 509, immediately bounced up, and I took it as a retracement off the 26. I think I sold it 19 up here. Too bad I couldn't hold for longer, but I just want to make sure I got my $1,000. So I got my $1,000 because I traded 5 minis, got about 10 points on it from 09 to 19, and yeah, probably should have got an extra 5 points, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, got in here at 9, got out here at 19, down here actually, after it bounced, and I just didn't know if it was coming back all the way down. So that was that. After that, I switched to Sim, and I took this trade right here. Boom. Let's see here. Yeah, took this one right here. After it kind of another double bottom off this level, which is the 5 minute 50, just above the 50. I really like this one. I thought it would go a little further, but again, I had two buyer wicks here that looked pretty good at this level. I did have about a 50% retracement on the bodies, not necessarily wicks, but the bodies, and that's okay with me. And again, it was right off that 22,500 level, which seemed like a good support level. And if you notice that that was the support level for this impulse wave, which I bought the retracement of. So these waves kind of tend to originate either the initial wave or the retracement tend to originate at similar levels. So anyway, I got this one for about 10 points also on the demo, and that was about $1,000 as well on 5 minis. So basically, those are the trades. There was a couple trades also pre-market. I won't get into those. I don't want to make the video too long, but basically the same idea. Looking for double bottom support looking for a strong impulse wave and then signs of continuation after about a 50% retracement off key levels. That's about it.